Yes, we're back. StreamYard is letting me know that I'm live. Now I gotta wait for YouTube to let you know that I'm live. And then we can begin the 14th installment of Live Timber. And there it is. Yes, YouTube has just sent out the notification. So now all of you all know that we are live. And holy moly, this is going to be a very, very busy week in the world of technology. Oh my God. So much stuff. As Snoop would say, so much drama in the LBC and kind of Harvey and Snoop Digo double G. I know, right? Woo! It's hard out here. All this tech going on. My God. And it didn't even waste no time. It didn't even waste time. This morning, LG officially unveiled the LG Wing, which is pretty cool. I mean, I know sometimes we kind of we in tech, we kind of like turn our nose up at new things that we're not used to, but the LG Wing looks kind of cool. So we're gonna do a little screen sharing here, and we're gonna talk about the LG Wing real quick here because I think it's a pretty cool concept that LG has going on there. So there it is. There's the picture, bam, of the LG Wing. Now, as you will immediately notice, this LG Wing has a swivel type mechanism going on here, and it's pretty cool. So the cool thing about the LG Wing is that when you swivel the display up, it unveils this secondary display on the bottom here, which can then be used for like recording video, like you see in the picture here. You got the viewfinder right there of what he's recording, and then the actual controls in the secondary display on the bottom. That is pretty cool. And there's also, like when you're doing video recording with the LG Wing, they have some gimbal-like stability feature built into the phone, so you don't need to put the phone on like a secondary gimbal. The phone is the gimbal practically. So that is pretty cool. And then let's see, we got some more pictures here. We got all types of practical applications. And I think that's the coolest thing about the LG Wing is that it's not different for the sake of being different. It's different with practical application in mind. I mean, look at that. You got the GPS on one screen, and then you can have an incoming call on the other display, not interrupting your GPS, which is pretty cool because on most phones today, if you're doing GPS and you get a phone call, the phone call interrupts your GPS, which is not cool. And it's like, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. Or you can go down here to like they got here, you could be watching something on the one screen, and then you can see your calendar on the other display. I mean, this stuff is cool, man. And then like I was just talking about, when we look up here, you got the video recording on one part, and then you got the video controls on the secondary display. So the LG Wing, in my opinion, it's more than just a fad. It's more than just like futuristic just for the sake of being futuristic and wild and weird. It's wild and weird and futuristic with practical application in mind. And I think that because of that, we kind of have to take this a little bit more seriously than what we would take anything else that is coming out weirdly and wild and things like that, because LG seems to have thought this through. Now, the only question I really have about the LG Wing is the durability aspect, because as you guys know, it swivels, but in order to get it to swivel, you have to have built-in mechanisms to do that, which means this phone has built-in mechanical parts that have to be working in tandem with each other to make that display swivel. So how will it hold up over time? According to LG, it had been rated for 200,000 swivels, but we have seen when you put that to the test sometime with other phones like a foldable and things like that, it doesn't always hold up under their laboratory testing in real world use. Sometimes the real world is a little bit more, it's a little bit tougher on our devices than your laboratory controlled variable settings. So will it indeed hold up under use? And here we got Joshua Martinez on the bottom saying, I wonder if a baby can snap it. I mean, seriously, if a little child gets their hands on this thing, will it just snap apart if they try to bend it? Because you know they are. And kids are savage AF. Kids are savage. And they will try to bend it and snap it because that's what it is. So Yeah, man. I don't know. It looks cool. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It looks cool. It looks cool, but can it hold up? Is the durability enough where if we beat it up, if we throw it around, if it gets dropped while it's in T-wing mode, I'm gonna call it T-wing mode. But if somebody drops it in T-wing mode, will it just snap off or will it be good to go? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We got to ask these questions because it's probably not going to be a cheap device. It's probably not going to be cheap. So we got to ask these durability questions because I inquire mind wants to know: Can the phone hold up under everyday real world use? Can it hold up, LG? But other than that, I think LG might be onto something with this wing because there's no other phone on the market out here like this. So I'm intrigued. I don't know. So we shall see. We got Tech Examine in the building. What's up, Mike? He says he got his LG wing coming soon. I thought about trying to request a review unit from somebody. I don't know. Though. We'll see. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And like I said, also our buddy Mike Tech Examine here did an excellent video earlier this morning about 120 hertz on phones and what it means and why does it matter or not matter. So if you guys are interested in consuming more content about the pros and cons of a 120 hertz display, definitely go check out Tech and Nemin channel. Video definitely legit. Highly recommend you guys watch that. So yeah, LG Wing. LG coming up with something different, man. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I just hope that it can hold up over the span of the life cycle, and I hope its durability holds up. But I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. LG. I'm very intrigued. LG. I'm very intrigued. Oh, we got technically T down there. What's up, T? Since I think we just have to enjoy the form factor and just take it as it is. We can talk durability on any device. We can talk durability on any device at the end of the day. Yes, we can. But again, when you have a device that folds out into a T, you kind of lend it to more. It lends itself to more questions about the durability when you have like inner workings, like when you have inner mechanical parts working to make that cool happen. Not to mention the secondary display on it. So I mean, when you got a device that puts itself out there like this one, I don't know. You got to question that durability. But hey, I'm intrigued. It looks good, and we got to find out what that price is. That price, as technically T would say, the price got to be right, baby. The price can't be too goddamn high. It has to be right. It has to be right. Come on, LG, don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Joseph Hardison, what's up, man? How you doing? Bro? I told you, Joseph. I'm out here every single day. We are live streaming every day in September. We are on day 14 of Live Timber. Your boy Viper and going hard every single day this month. Kind of crazy to believe that I'm almost halfway through this challenge. We are almost halfway through the month, which is bananas. But that's where we're at. We're halfway through, and bam, LG and bringing out the wing. Now, and other tech-related news. Let me see if this is on the front page of any tech pub. I'm pretty sure it is. But there was a lot of talk last night about some current news and as it relates to Apple and things like that. And of course, it's not on the front page of any not on the Verge anyway. Let me before I keep going, where? Come on, it's not on the front page of any tech pub. Really? How is it not headline news this morning? All right, hold on, let me go to Minor 5 Mac real quick. Come on. Somebody has to be talking about this morning. Y'all were talking about it last night like a mofo. But of course, there's nobody talking about it. Okay, here we go. Now I found it. I found it. I have located it, and it's time to chat about this. So I'm glad Renee Richards here because he can offer some more insight about this too. What's up, Renee? That's right. Live Timber rolls on. But yeah, the LG wing looks legit, man. Again, I don't know. I think the practical applications of it are pretty cool for a device of its kind. So we will have to see. But like I said, there's been a lot of news happening over the last like 48 hours in tech, and this is more of it. So we learned that this deal is now official pretty much. It looks like Nvidia is going to acquire ARM for $40 billion. Now, obviously, the number one question that most people have been asking lately, as soon as they heard this was going down, is how will this affect Apple? As most people have been saying, very little to no effect on Apple at all. So what's going on here is that, as most of you guys are aware, Apple is now transitioning over to using their own Apple Silicon for their upcoming MacBook computers. Obviously, they are using the ARM technology to do that. Well, a lot of people are asking, with this NVIDIA acquisition of ARM, will that impact Apple and how they're doing business moving forward? The short answer is no. Even though NVIDIA will be the owner of the ARM technology and things like that, Apple has what is called a perpetual license with ARM, which means unless NVIDIA decides to change something in ARM to work into the deal, nothing changes in Apple's perspective. They have a perpetual license, which means as long as Apple follows the rules of the original agreement they made with ARM, nothing changes on their end. Now, yes, a lot of people were saying now, and a lot of people were talking about how NVIDIA gets the last laugh because for the longest time, there was some type of beef between NVIDIA and Apple, and now NVIDIA in controlling ARM, the technology that Apple wants to use to transition. But again, it doesn't really matter. Apple has that perpetual license with ARM. So again, unless NVIDIA wants to try to come in there and change the rules of the agreement that Apple and ARM agreed upon, like probably long ago or whatever, this will affect Apple in very little way. I mean, you have to think about the fact that Apple themselves did not try to acquire ARM. So obviously, if Apple themselves didn't even make an attempt to acquire ARM, they weren't really concerned about a possibility of somebody else acquiring ARM, somebody like NVIDIA. So Apple doesn't care. Apple's going to go about their business. Apple makes their own chipset. They just license the ARM instruction sets, as was told to me by Andrew Edwards and other folks. So again, it's not like NVIDIA is going to be able to spy on how Apple's making their chips and things like that, or be able to hamper the way Apple makes their chips. Apple just pays them royalties to license out the ARM instruction set, but ultimately Apple designs their own chips however they see fit. So this acquisition of ARM by NVIDIA does little to nothing for Apple. They will conduct business as usual, and it will make NVIDIA a bigger player in the mobile space, because obviously that's where ARM does most of their business, in the mobile space. But I mean, I don't know what NVIDIA is planning on doing long term with the ARM with the ARM IPs. I don't know, but obviously, since we are so drama filled in tech, the big question is, how does this affect Apple? And the short term answer is, it doesn't affect Apple at all. Apple doesn't care. Like literally, Apple could care less. They have that license in place. You're not changing that perpetual license. Apple is cool. Apple's going to continue to do business as usual. So this acquisition does nothing for Apple, does nothing to Apple. Apple does not care. Let's see. Renee said, I thought you were looking for the OnePlus Bud being seized by customs. Oh my God. Yes. Woo, boy. So that story came down late last night, too. Apparently, federal agents seized a shipment of the OnePlus Buds thinking that they were fake AirPods. Oh my God. That is funny on so many levels. It's funny at the immediate level because that's what you get for trying to copy Apple's design, right? I mean, although they're their own thing, but they largely take their design cue from Apple and Apple's AirPods. So the fans thought that OnePlus that shipment was a shipment of fake knockoff AirPods, and they were like, "No, fam, you can't do that. Give it up." And the fans were like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that." But yeah. Come to find out, they're not fake AirPods. They're just OnePlus Buds, and hilarious, just utter hilarity, bro. See, brands. This is why you should not copy other people's design IPs, because you never know when your brand might be mistaken for being a fake knockoff. Woo, boy! But yeah, that was hilarious. That was just that was buffoonery. That was buffoonery, but it was kind of hilarious, though. I'm sorry. That was funny. That was just funny. Yeah. Very, very funny. Whew. So, tomorrow, of course, is the Apple event. And our good friend John Prosser put out a video this morning about how AirTags are going to look. And bruh, I'm not really impressed. Let me cut to the part of the video where he shows off the AirTag because I ain't really impressed with the design. I'm not that impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm sorry. I'm just not impressed. All right, so we got right here. Let me see if I can. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna share this part. Um, I mean, they look cool. I mean, they look nice, but there's not really much to it. I mean, obviously, it's just AirTag, so it's not really much to be looking at. But I don't know. So, according to John Prosser, this is what AirTags are going to. What are you doing? Stop! No. Oh man, hold on. I had it. Pause, and of course, it messed up. Go. Okay, whatever. Calm your roll. So those are AirTags, AirPods. Those are AirTags. Actually, let me blow this up. So those are what AirTags are going to look like. Kind of plain. I mean, it's cool. They got the metal back with the Apple logo, but I don't. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just not that big on the design. I mean, but I mean, they're AirTags. I mean, there's not much to AirTags. I mean, it's more about the technology inside of them than how they look ultimately. But still, design wise, I'm not that impressed. I'm just like, no. And that's the other question that a lot of people are asking, Alex. How do you attach them or mount them? Well, apparently you don't. Apparently you're gonna have to buy some additional accessories to mount them, like a keychain or something, because you can't really mount these, or you have to buy like a pouch with a keychain to it, because in their current state, there is no way to mount them. So obviously, Apple is planning on coming out with a bunch of accessories that you can use to mount them if these are indeed the final design. So obviously, a lot of people are going to probably say, and rightfully so, that it's a money grab for Apple, because not only are they charging you for the AirTags, now they're charging you for the accessories that you need to mount them to something. So I don't know. But just based off the design alone, I'm not all that impressed. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I'm the captain of Team Apple, and a lot of y'all think I'm an Apple shield and I'm rah Apple, but this does not impress me. I'm not impressed by this at all. It is what it is. But as long as they do what they're supposed to do, it won't really matter how they look, because the technology inside of them is much more important than how they look. And based on what John Prosser said about the technology inside of them, these can be next level and game changing for the average consumer, or for people in general. I don't know why I said the average consumer, but these could be next level because of that ultra wideband technology that is inside of them, about how precisely they can be tracked within a centimeter. They can be tracked within a centimeter because of the ultra wideband technology that is inside of them. So, that should be pretty exciting for people that lose things, or if you want to, or as John Prosser kind of highlighted earlier on his video, if you run into a bad situation and you need to be tracked and you have these on you, then it might be easier for you to be tracked down if you are to go missing. So I don't know. But also Prosser made the point to emphasize that there is no guarantee that these AirTags will be announced tomorrow at the event. So he's just showing them off because he was able to get the video, and then he used the video that he got to make a 3D render with Concept Creator. So this is actually a 3D render created by Concept Creator. If you guys don't know who he is, check him out. He's legit. But it's a 3D render by Concept Creator to protect the sources that submitted the video to John. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, you got companies like Tile. They're kind of shaking. They're shaking in their boots right now because they don't know what's happening. They don't know what to do. This is a direct competitor to Tile. They trying to make all types of changes over there in Tile so they don't get run out of the gate, run out of business by Apple. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, these are the much vaunted AirTags, and they look okay. I mean, they look all right. Nothing special, but they're okay. They're all right. They all right. They all right, man. They all right. They are literally all right. That's it. I don't know. Also, in the video this morning, Prosser said that we can expect at the event tomorrow Apple Watch Series 6, Apple Watch SE, iPad Air 4, and the new 8th generation entry-level iPad. He did reiterate that if you are expecting an iPhone tomorrow, you are going to be sadly mistaken. They're not announcing no iPhones at the event tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know. Tech Grant says, anyone willing to drill a hole in it to attach to your keys? I'm pretty sure some enterprising individual is going to drill a hole in them. I already know it is happening. It's not a matter of if, Tech Grant. It's only a matter of when they're going to drill the hole. The hole is coming. That's funny. And we got Reche in the cut. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? So, before I go on, we are in live timber, baby. Your boy Viper is taking a 30-day challenge. We are on day 14. I am live streaming every single day this month in September. I'm trying to take the challenge and see if I can do it. I'm also trying to raise funds to afford the tech that is coming out this fall. As you guys can tell, a lot of it. So super chats are open. The super chat floodgates are open, baby. If you guys want to donate any and everything you can, not required though. I appreciate you guys tuning in again. And once again, for the 14th day in a row, we have over 30 people watching this live stream. So once again, thank you so much for watching me every single day this month. There have been at least 30 of you all watching this live stream at one point, which is kind of bananas. We are on day 14 of live timber, but I've been able to get 30 of you all or 30 or more of you all in here every day. So thank you so much. Again, super chats are open. What is over my email this morning? Good Lord. My work email is like off the chain. But super chats are open, not required. Whatever you can donate or willing to donate, greatly appreciated. All right, what else is going on? There's a lot of stuff happening this week. Let me talk about this Samsung event that's happening next week. So out of nowhere, Samsung announced yesterday on Twitter that they are having another Unpacked event. And I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? I'm like, oh. But yes, on the 23rd of this month, we are going to have an Unpacked event. And apparently it's going to be to announce some of their fan edition Galaxy Note 20, apparently. But now, why I can't? Now, of course, now I can't. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Really? Oh, my goodness. Now, of course, when I'm looking for the tweet, I can't find the tweet. But I'm going to find it. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, Samsung is having another event this month, which is kind of crazy. All right, there it is. There's the tweet. I found the tweet. So if we look at the tweet that Samsung put out there yesterday. No, that's wrong. What am I doing? Share screen. Boom. Chrome tab. Twitter. Boom. All right. So, yes. They say we asked, you answered, we delivered. Here's the Galaxy for every fan. Unpacked September 23rd, 2020. Samsung Unpacked is happening again. So for the first time since I can remember, we are going to have 3 Unpacked events in 1 year. Well, I mean, hell, they might not be done yet, but yeah, 3 Unpacked events this year. This one is happening next week on the 23rd, and it's to announce their fan edition Galaxy Note 20 more than likely. And I don't really know what that means. I mean, I know it could be a more inexpensive version of the Galaxy S20, but what features are they going to compromise to bring you that cost? Also, shout out to my man Gabriel T. Black for the super chat. Thank you, sir. This dude is supporting every single day. Gabriel, I cannot thank you enough, sir. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. But yes, we are in the midst of another Unpacked event on the 23rd for the Galaxy 20 Fan Edition. If you guys are interested in that, I guess you might want to be on the lookout for that event next week because it's coming. So this week, we just had an LG event this morning. We have an Apple event tomorrow. There is a Sony PlayStation 5 event on Wednesday. And next Wednesday, there's a Samsung Unpacked event. So my goodness, it's going to be a busy September in tech. It's going to be a busy week this week, but the whole month of September has just been crazy with technology. That's why MKBHD has been calling it Tech Timber. I mean, good Lord, there's so much stuff happening this month. I can't even keep up with all of it, man. It's kind of crazy, but that is what's going on. What is happening? All right, there we go. But yeah, like Dexter said, Galaxy S20 Fan Edition or something supposed to be a good value, even though S20 pricing dropped a lot. Yeah, I don't know. But that is what we are looking for, no doubt. We got Michelle Martinez. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? She is ready for the Apple and Sony event. You and me both, Michelle. I'll be watching both of those with bated breath. Yeah, I'll be ready to rock and roll. I actually took tomorrow off from work to not be interrupted and bothered. So your boy Viper is actually off work tomorrow, so I can cover and watch the Apple event. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me if I'm going to be doing a live reaction to the Apple event tomorrow. I am not. And the reason why I am not is because Apple copyright claims those things quickly AF. I mean, our boy Drew Taylor the Tech used to do them on Twitch, and he can't even do them on Twitch anymore because now they're getting copyrighted on Twitch. So we already know that YouTube is kind of crazy about the copyright stuff, but now you can't even go to Twitch and do it either. So I am not going to be doing a live reaction, but what I will do is at the very conclusion of that event, Live Timber will be live. That's right. Your boy Viper will be live right at the conclusion of tomorrow's Apple event. We will be right back here with my reaction to Apple's September event tomorrow afternoon. So I will not be live tomorrow morning because I'm going to wait till after the Apple event is over with, and then I will be live. When Tim Cook walks off the stage as he does, and the light fades to black, Viper's gonna turn the live stream on and we talking about it immediately. So if you want to know my thoughts on the Apple event tomorrow, come here right after the Apple event is over with and we gonna talk about it because I'll be here ready to rock and roll as the captain of Team Apple. We can take it all in tomorrow afternoon at the conclusion of the Apple September event. Oh yeah. So no live reaction, but I will have a reaction live stream once the event is over with tomorrow afternoon. So that's what's going on with that. All right, Rashid says the LG Wing looks interesting only if they offer it unlocked and for under $1,000. I don't know if it's gonna be under $1,000. Man, I mean, at this point, $1,000 is like the starting point for most of these companies. So we talking about brand new technology and things like that. I don't know if we're gonna get it for under $1,000, but hopefully, I don't know, man. We can only hope, baby. We can only hope. Teacher says, do you still believe that iPhone will not be announced tomorrow? Yes. Yeah, like I said earlier. If you think that iPhone is going to be announced tomorrow, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. There will be no iPhone announcement. There is no way that Apple will be able to hide an iPhone announcement from people. Everybody that's in the know is telling us there's no iPhone being announced tomorrow. I have no reason to believe otherwise. And Bloomberg and Mark Gurman are pretty good at telling you what's happening. And Mark Gurman is saying, don't expect an Apple event. So, I don't know. I mean, so the Wing could have a 765. I mean that's cool, but what you got to remember is that 765 processor is a 5G processor, and you already know if it's a 5G processor, it's going to be more expensive than your normal non-5G processor. So it might be a 765, but it's a 765 processor with 5G chips on deck. So that's going to bump up the price a little bit. But I agree, they really should try to do everything that they can to keep that phone under $1,000, because if it's over $1,000, it's going to be looked over. Ain't going to be glossed over. So if they can keep it under 1,000, they have something brewing. But if it's 1,000 or more, you might as well forget it. It's dead on arrival. It's literally dead on arrival. All right, Orlando says 9 p.m. tonight. Sony release is odd time with EU overnight. I don't know what do you mean 9 p.m. tonight? I don't know what you're talking about. I know that Sony they're gonna announce some type of new full frame camera, but I don't know when that is. I'm talking about the PlayStation 5 event, which is Wednesday afternoon. That's what I'm talking about. If Sony's doing anything else this week, I don't know. I don't care. Your boy Viper is talking about the PlayStation 5 event that's going on Wednesday, that's going down on Wednesday afternoon. That's what I care about. That's what my attention will be focused, baby. I ain't worried about no full frame camera. Show me the PlayStation 5 pre-order and price. That's all I care about. Let's go. It's time to go to work. Let's go, Sony. Let's go. Big House Production says $799 will be great. Absolutely. If they can get the Wing in at $799, that will be a hit. They're going to sell a lot of those. But again, if they come in at 1,000 or more, whew, good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. It's a wrap. All right. Destin says, well, the people who say there's no iPhone at the event are also the people who didn't know the event existed before people announced it. You know, that is true. But now we do know the event exists. And now we also know that they are probably in the know about what's going on at this particular event. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I tell you guys all the time, don't believe anything until Apple makes it official. So there very well could be an iPhone announcement tomorrow, but I highly doubt it at this point. Like I said, even Prosser stated that the AirPods Studio and the AirTags won't be at the event tomorrow. So if that is to be believed, then more than likely Apple has another event planned for October, and you can definitely expect the iPhone to be unveiled at the next Apple event, but just not this Apple event, because this Apple event seemingly is for the watch and the iPad, and that's it. Also, he said something about a possibly getting a HomePod Mini unveiled tomorrow, and yeah, whatever. All right, let's see. Technically, T says, yeah, LG needs a kickstart and they need to keep the device under a K. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. They need to keep it under 1,000, dude. Keep it under 1,000. Dexter, don't forget Viper and Pixelmon. I have not heard anything. I have not heard anything about when it's going to be released. Is it coming this month? I don't know. But yeah, there have been a lot of rumors about the Pixel 5. I have not heard anything about it being released this month, so I don't know. It may. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know when that's coming. I have not heard anything about the Pixel 5 release date or time, so I don't know. We know it's coming. We just don't know when. I assume it'll be this month or next month, but I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, Tech Examiner says with the Velvet being $699, I'm guessing the wing might be $999. Ooh, boy. Whoo! I'm telling you, y'all. You heard it here from the Viper. If that thing comes in at 1,000, good luck, LG. Good luck. You're not going up against no Galaxy Note devices, no iPhones. You're not doing that with no $1,000 LG device. It's not happening. You're not doing that. You're not. Even Google learned their lesson. That's why they're not playing in that flagship tier no more. You can't do that. That's Apple territory. That's Samsung territory. You can't play up there, LG. You can't play up there. All right, Jason says 28th of September is supposed to be the event reveal. Really? Wait. Is this on Twitter or official somewhere? Because I've heard nothing about this. Like, so Google's having an event this month? Really? Wow. Okay. I'm here for it. I hope there is an actual event because we know Google canceled all their other events this year. So hopefully Google does hold an actual event for the Pixel 5. That would be cool since they canceled I.O. and there was no event for the Pixel 4a. They just dropped it on us. So I hope Google holds an actual event. I will enjoy that. But I don't know. I've heard nothing about it. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. All right, what else going on? I'm not going to really talk too much about the PlayStation 5. You guys have heard me bellyache about the PlayStation 5 enough. I mean, like I said, there's an event on Wednesday. Hopefully at this event, we'll get pricing and pre-order dates. I mean, at this point, Sony has to announce pre-orders very, very soon. They have a week because we know the Xbox, next generation Xbox is going pre-order on the 22nd. So Sony has no choice but to tell us what the PlayStation 5 pre-order date will be before the 22nd, because if they don't tell us before the 22nd, they're going to lose money. I mean, at that point, you are losing money, and I don't know any brand that will intentionally shoot themselves in the foot. So, because I don't expect Sony to shoot themselves in the foot. I think in the next, what's today, the 14th, right? In the next 8 days, actually, no, in the next 7 days, we will know the date for PlayStation 5 pre-order, because there's no way in hell Sony's not going to tell us before the Xbox can go on pre-order. So the Xbox can go on pre-order on the 22nd. We will know when the PS5 goes on pre-order in the next 7 days. If we don't, good luck, Sony. Good luck. Let's see. Joshua Martinez says, aren't PlayStation 5 pre-orders this week? We don't know. The only thing that we know is that there's an event on Wednesday afternoon. Other than the fact that there's an event, we don't know what's going to be at that. Well, we know they're going to show games at the event, but we don't know if they're going to unveil the price or the pre-order date at the event. We think they are, but up until that happens, we don't know. But again, Sony has 7 days to tell us when to pre-order the PS5. Otherwise, they will lose money. And like I said, there is no brand on earth. There is no brand on earth that is going to intentionally lose money by being stupid. So, because I don't expect Sony to intentionally shoot themselves in the foot by being stupid, I fully expect us to find out when the PlayStation 5 go on pre-order in the next 7 days. So, and actually, I expect the PlayStation 2 go on pre-order in the next 7 days as well, because again, they are not going to let Microsoft have that shine. They're not letting Microsoft have that shine. So, you can expect the PlayStation 5 to go on pre-order in the next 7 days. You heard it here from the captain of Team Apple. It's happening. But that's as far as I'll go with that. Because like I said, I've been talking about that stuff too much, and y'all probably getting tired of me talking about the PlayStation and Xbox anyway. But they're both going to be on pre-order in the next 7 to 8 days. So let the game begin. All right, we are about 35 minutes into the live stream, man. Woo, time flies when you have so much to talk about. All right, Deidre says, what are you excited to see in the Apple event tomorrow? Man. Obviously, I'm not too excited about the iPad stuff because I have an iPad Pro 2020, and nothing announced tomorrow is going to trump the iPad Pro 2020. So I don't really care. So I guess the Apple Watch Series 6. I am due for a new Apple Watch, although I don't know when I'll be able to get one. But I have the Apple Watch Series 4, so I need to upgrade my Apple Watch at some point. So I'm going to be looking at what they were bringing with the Apple Watch Series 6. But I mean, as far as excited, I don't know if I can say I'm overly excited about that because I got so many other things I'm trying to do this year. As far as tech goes, the Apple Watch is like at the bottom of my priority list this year. But yeah, if I got to be excited about something tomorrow, it'll be the Apple Watch Series 6. And then we'll see what else happens at the event. But we don't have much longer to wait. Nah, we don't have much longer to wait. Only a few more hours before the Apple event is live. Renee Ritchie is back, and he says the LG Wing looks like it has a high material cost, 2 OLED displays, swivel mechanism, and RD call for both hardware and split screen software. Sounds expensive. Ooh, I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Though if they are both OLED displays, yeah, that could raise the price of the Wing. So very interesting, Renee. Very interesting point. It will be interesting to see what LG can do about that pricing because again, if it's coming in at 1,000, it's pretty much going to be dead on arrival. But if they can keep it under 1,000, then they might have a chance. But I can't see them selling many of those if it comes in at 1,000 or more. Yeah, like I said, once you enter that Apple Samsung territory, that's a hard road. That's a hard road. Whew. Reggie wants to know: am I getting AirTag? Probably not. But not right now. God no. Right now, there is no market for AirTag. We are all at home. Like, where are we going to lose stuff? You know, like we're not traveling that much. We're at home every day. So I don't even like have a reason to get AirTag right now. I mean, maybe when the world like gets back to normal a little bit, maybe, but right now I have no use for AirTag, so I'm not getting a pair. Not at all. Destin said, remember, Viper, we have learned this year that Hinge equals money. That is so true. The Surface Duo, the Microsoft Surface Duo at $1,400. The Galaxy Fold 2 at $2,000. So yeah. All right. BMAT said blood oxygen level tracking. That'd be pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. Rumored to be included with the Apple Watch Series 6. So yeah. That'll be pretty cool. That will be pretty cool. I don't know how much of a use case I have for something like that, but I mean, for a general health concern, that will be a very good addition for the Apple Watch. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Hinges are expensive. Yeah, apparently hinges are expensive. Apparently. Big out there, 1,500 if the Wing has Samsung branding. You're probably right. If that was a Samsung device, that bad boy would probably start at $2,000. It would start at $2,000. We know Samsung don't care, baby. Samsung don't care. Woo! Technically, T said, but honestly, LG can play in that category. YouTube has just killed the LG name when it comes to their devices. LG have been making some solid devices, but all focusing on Apple and Samsung. I mean, you have a point about the whole YouTube, this referencing on LG coverage and all that stuff, but I mean, until LG gives us a solid reason to care about a device they put out for $1,000 or more, they cannot play in that category at all. They will get murked. You understand? They will get murked if they try to play in that category, dude. They're not that. They don't want that smoke. That smoke they don't want. I mean, LG have been under the radar for so long. They gotta give us a reason to care. Okay. And I know you guys like kind of get hard, or you guys kind of look at the bigger YouTubers by their lack of coverage of LG and things like that. But part of that is LG's fault. They don't even market their own devices. LG themselves don't care. So how can you expect creators to care if LG doesn't care? LG does no marketing of their own in the US. It's infuriating because, as you guys have said, they do make solid devices. They make good devices, but they don't even market them. So, and again, how can you guys expect Lou and Marquez and all of them to care if LG doesn't care, dude? I mean, what's up, man? If LG is not going to defend themselves, I can't really take up for LG if they're not going to defend their own self. If they're not going to take the time and effort to put marketing into their own product, why should your bigger YouTuber care? Why should the mainstream consumer care if LG is not going to put it on TV or something? I mean, what are we talking about here? So LG needs to play a part in that as well. You can't blame it all on YouTubers and their lack of coverage. Blame some of that on LG. Take some of that energy and blame it on LG for their lack of coverage. LG needs to start marketing. All right, let's see. Let's see. What we got? What we got? What we got? La la la. Yo, the poet sneaking in. He must have just woke up. What's up, man? How you doing? DP, how you doing? Tech Granted, I'm about to put a pinch on an Apple Watch. Have a flip open dual display. Tech Granted, fool. Tech Granted, crazy. Oh man. Mm-hmm. No, they have not shipped my Fold 2 yet, much to my dismay, at all. Me and Renee got the same brain, man. Me and Renee is on the same wavelength. Exactly, Renee. we literally said it at the same time. LG doesn't even market their own ish. Okay, y'all out here blaming your favorite YouTuber for not covering them or being down on them, but they don't even market their own ish. Again, how you gonna expect your favorite YouTuber to care if LG doesn't themselves care about their product? They need to market the hell out of the LG wing themselves. You got the fund, you got the marketing budget. Put it to use, LG. Put the wing on TV. Put it up front and carry your store. Make people care about LG products again. Come on, man. Let's go. Woo! Yo, market, baby. Marketing. All right. Okay, let's see. What we got? What we got? Dexter says, if the creator of Android didn't even manage to get into the flash and face, how is LG going to get back in? Marketing. They can get back in. They just need to market and they need to give us the reason to care and provide value. At the end of the day, if you're a creator, brand, whatever the case may be, the ultimate goal is to provide value to your consumer. If you can provide that value and show why your product can be valuable to a consumer, and if you market it, part of it, if marketing, LG, marketing, then things get interesting. Things get interesting. Definitely. Oh, wait, what? Really? So LG is actually marketing. Wow. Okay. All right. That's a start. That is an excellent start. They need to start doing more of that because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything yesterday, but yeah. If they are starting to market, then that's definitely a good start for LG. But they definitely need to market the hell out of the wing because it's unique technology. It's never been done before. And LG should market the hell out of it. Go ahead, LG. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Because I like the wing. I like the LG wing. I think it could be a nice device, but they need to market the hell out of it. Go ahead, LG. Do what you got to do. All right, technically, T says, oh yeah, for sure. Marketing plays a huge part. If I was them, I would get the wing in a lot of creators' hands. I would. Seriously, you got to market the hell out of that. But again, they need to do it. Some of that marketing legwork they need to do themselves. They need to advertise, put it on TV, put it in carrier stores, whatever they got to do. They need to get it done. As the well, LG paid Lou to host the live stream on the channel today. I mean, they had it on their channel too, but I do wonder about that. I do wonder when creators like put those live streams on their channels, are they paid? I'm guessing you're right there. I'm guessing they did pay Lou to do that. I'm guessing because there's no way Lou is live streaming an LG event unless he's paid. So I'm guessing you're right about that. He probably wasn't paid for that. Definitely. Hey, they need to do more of that. Yeah, you're right. I saw Austin Evans out there. Shout out to my man Austin Evans. You did a good job at the LG event today. We have been talking about this for a long time now about how brands need to start using YouTubers and creators, people that are actually used to being in front of a camera to make your product presentation. And LG took it to heart. So again, it seems like LG understands how this thing works and how they should be able to market their devices. They just need to do more of it on their own end. But yes, Austin Evans did an excellent job today at the LG event. So shout out to my man, Austin Evans. Legit, baby. Legit. I think that's part of the problem. The poet said he can't remember the last time he saw an LG phone commercial. He just sees the appliances. Yeah, they market the hell out of the appliances, but not the phone. So hopefully that'll change, and I guess we'll start to change a little bit now. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Cool. Hopefully they keep that up. Hopefully they keep that same energy up, as the kids say. Keep that same energy in your marketing of the wing, and then we can talk about something. We got something because the wing can be special. The LG needs to not mess this up. Don't mess this up, LG. Don't mess this up. Let's see. All right, we got the we got Aditya wants to wing. Yeah, I'm actually thinking if I can get a review. I might have to reach out to my people and see if I can get a review. And then I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, Big House is still using the LG G8. Still a great device. Okay, I've never used one myself, so I can't really say nothing, but I've heard good things about it. Definitely. Dexter said Lou did that with a Huawei event reaction and had a surprisingly Huawei giveaway during the event. Okay, cool. Uh, I'm guessing that you still have to disclose the stream was paid for by LG. I didn't see any disclosure from Lou. I didn't either. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's weird because he was in the actual presentation, so maybe I mean I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the yeah I don't know. That you make a good point. You bring up a good point. It's kind of weird. There was no sponsor thingy going on for unbox therapy or whatever in that event. So, but he got paid because he was actually in the presentation, so he got paid. But I don't know how that works as far as like I'm pretty sure the live stream was part of whatever LG paid him. But again, like you said, that should have been disclosed, but it wasn't. So I don't know. Let me see if it's in the description. No, it's not even the description of whether it was paid for or not. So yeah, I don't know. That's one of those that's one of those things. No, Renee, he was not hosting it. He just had it on. He had the event on his channel, but it was just an event reaction. It wasn't like he was actually hosting the event. Although he was a part of the presentation, though, but he wasn't actually hosting. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works as far as disclosing sponsorships and things like that. Maybe that live stream itself was not sponsored by LG. I don't know. All right, Gabriel Black would recommend those interested in marketing content to check out the Strategic Square of Marketing. You'll start putting companies into their category. Can be used for any industry. Ooh, sounds fancy. Yeah, that's another thing. Maybe they just asked him to do it, and he just did it again. If they didn't pay him to do that, then he's not required to disclose any sponsorship if there was no. But they had to pay him to be in that presentation, though. So I mean, and one way or another, he got paid. Okay, he got paid. I don't know. Oh, look at my man, Digital Slang, always sneaking in at the end. What's up, Digital Slang? How you doing, bro? How you doing? But yeah, I like the LG Wing. I think it could be the start of something big for LG. They just have to market it right and price it right, and they could do big things with that device. They could do big things. Hey, what about the LG? That's how I said LG because I'm about to say, Hefe reviews. The disclosure needs to become more common among YouTubers. Be upfront with it and set a good example for up-and-coming creators. Dude, yep, I agree. I just don't think they care that much about it. As long as they do enough to not get in trouble, they don't care. But I don't know. I can't really comment on that because I don't know what type of arrangement Lou and LG have for that. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, we know he got paid to be in the presentation. Though I mean, we know that, but I don't know about the live stream on his channel. I don't know anything about that, so can't really comment on that. I don't know. All right, we got about 12 minutes left in the stream today. So much tech going on this week. It is a beautiful week if you are a tech nerd like myself. It is a beautiful week in tech. So much going on. I love it all. Renee says on Map Break Weekly, if we say a sponsor's name, even if they're not paying for a spot, we have to say they're a sponsor when we mention them. Wait, what? Huh? What? What? How does that work? If they're not sponsoring your spot or whatever, why do you have to say they're a sponsor? That makes no sense. If you're on Map Break Weekly and you mention Apple, well, no, Apple's the bad example. So if you're on Map Break Weekly and you mention who one of the top, if you mention Fijian, obviously we know Fijian makes cases. So if you guys are on Map Break Weekly and you mention Fijian, even though they're not paying for any spot, why do you have to say they're a sponsor? That makes no sense. If they're not sponsoring the spot, why would you have to say they're a sponsor? That's crazy to me. I don't understand. That makes zero sense to me. I know I'm still pretty new to all of this stuff, so I don't know all the details and nitty gritty. But in my world, unless a company is paying for a spot, I'm not missing any. I'm not saying anything about sponsoring. Unless money change hands, there is no such thing as a sponsorship. It ain't sponsored. It's how I get money. Okay. I'm not. I mean, I've had companies send me casings before, and I tell you guys when they send me out casings, but I'm not about to be like, oh, they sponsored the video because they sent me a case. No, 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 no. It doesn't work that way. They sent me the case for review, but it's not a sponsored video. Again, unless money changing hands in my world, there is no sponsorships involved. Now, when money changes hands, then that is an actual sponsorship, and I will disclose to you that yes, it will sponsor money change hands. But I don't understand that concept, Renee. I don't understand it. Maybe we could talk about that more offline. I don't know. I don't know. He said it avoids consumer confusion, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know. Let's see. Addition said, I think Lou mentioned sponsorship in his Lou Later news review channel, so I don't think he would pay for streaming the event. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't know the details. So I can't really comment, but whatever the case, him and Austin did a great job at the event today. So shout out to both of them for doing a great job. Lou did a good job on his part of the presentation. Austin did a good job on his part of the presentation. So they both did well. Gabriel said, guessing it's a conflict of interest thing, kind of like how Vergecast always discloses the NBC Universal investment when they ever talk about one of the subsidies. Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense because everybody knows that Verge is kind of owned by NBC, but I don't. It's weird. This whole thing is weird, and you would think that something like it will be more like cut and dry, but it's not. All right. So Renee said, in general, let's say Samsung paid for a video last week. This week you talk about the Samsung, or this week you talk about Samsung. You have to say Samsung who sponsored the video. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, I was not understanding what you were coming from, but now I understand. Okay, yeah. Okay, now in that case, absolutely. I mean, but. Okay, so even though they sponsored the video in the past, if you talk about them in a future video, I still don't know. I mean I get it I get it, but I still don't know why you will be required to say Samsung who sponsored such and such video like a year ago. I mean I get it. I mean transparency is always the best part about anything. I mean you want to be as transparent as you can, but I think that's just overkill. But hey. I don't make the rules, so it is what it is. But I understand that, Renee. I definitely understand that. That makes more sense to me. All right, Big House says LG has been on a roll in 2020 with the GAX, Velvet, V60, and now the Wing, pushing out great products with little to no advertising that they believe will ramp up. I mean, it's all good to push out the product, Big House, but if you don't advertise it, then who knows? Like there's this old I think saying. If a tree falls in the middle of the woods, but no one was there to see it or hear it fall, did it really fall? If a tree falls in the middle of the woods, but no one was there to see it or hear it fall, did the tree really fall? No one knows because they weren't there. So LG could put out all these products, but if they don't tell anybody about the product, are they really out there? Are they there? So marketing is very important. If you don't market your product, if you don't let us know that these products exist, how are we supposed to know that they're out there? How are they supposed to know that the product exist if LG doesn't put the marketing effort into them? I don't know. Renee said not pass if the relations. Okay. So you're talking about an ongoing sponsorship. Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah. If it's an ongoing sponsorship, then absolutely you have to disclose that information. But if it's a one-time thing that happened in the past, but you're talking about Samsung in the future, I don't know why you would have to be required to say they sponsored the video in the past when if it's in the past. But if it's an ongoing thing, then definitely you have to disclose that. Absolutely. Okay. All right. I got it. I think I got it now. I think I understand. I got you. All right. The poll says, how far down the timeline do you have to go? Do you have to say Samsung 3 years ago sponsored us? Yeah, see, that's my thing. If it's in the past, then why do you have to disclose that in a future video if it's in the past? But like Renee said, if it's an ongoing thing, then yeah, you have to, even if they're not sponsoring that part of the video for that time, if they're going to sponsor something in the future, then yeah, you definitely have to say that they're our sponsor, blah, blah, blah. Definitely. But if it's in the past and they're not sponsoring you no more, I don't know why you would have to tell people that, oh, they sponsored us in the past or whatever. Like, they're not doing it now, are they? No, I don't know. I got you. LG may not have volume to warrant doing ads and such. What? LG is one of the largest companies in the world. They have all the volume and then some to do their ad. What are you talking about? You know, LG is probably one of the top 10 biggest companies in the world, in the entire world. They have the market kit. They have the money to do whatever they need to do. They just don't do it. I do not want to hear this stuff about LG not having a volume. LG got everything they need to do what they got to do to market their devices, but they don't. At least not in the U.S. I think they market in Korea and things like that because that's their home country and their home base. But in the U.S., they don't market for a monkey's nipple, and it's like confusing because they're bringing out all these products in the U.S., but yet nobody knows unless they're hardcore YouTubers and tech nerds because LG refuses to market them. Now, like El Jefe said earlier, we are starting to see a little bit more LG marketing with the Velvet and things like that being on TV. So hopefully that will be the start of a trend for LG to realize that they need to do some more marketing on their end. I mean, content creators on YouTube can only do so much for LG. At some point, they gotta push their own weight. They gotta man up. They gotta man up and do their own marketing because they have a wider reach on a mainstream scale than a YouTuber does. So they need to figure that out and get it done. Oh yeah, El Jefe, he's legit. El Jefe is definitely legit with that stuff. El Jefe lets you know right before the video starts. What was that line that he always said? Before we go any further, and he said, before we go any further, and for full disclosure, I pay for this with my own hard-earned money, or he'll tell you that such and such brand sent it out to me for review. But whether you're new here, or whether you're new here, or your first time, or you're a long time subscriber, I'm gonna tell you my real honest thoughts. 100. Yeah, El Jefe does it right. El Jefe does it legit. That's my man right there. All right, let's see. The poet says LG Electronics has 72,000 employees and $40 billion in assets. Yeah, I think LG has more than enough to do their own marketing. I'm just saying. Big House Productions and True Viper, we tech nerds know. Seriously, the tech nerds know. The mainstream consumer don't know because LG don't market nearly enough to the mainstream consumer, but the tech nerds know. And oh yeah, definitely Michael Fisher. Michael Fisher has a whole ethics page on his website, which is pretty cool about how he handles things. But yeah, him and El Jefe, they keep it locked down. They keep it live. So they definitely do an excellent job of handling business. But we got about 2 minutes left in this live stream. You guys got any last questions or comments you want to put out there? And now is the time. This is only Monday of a very, very busy tech week. Like I told you guys, I will not be back tomorrow morning because I'm going to wait till after the Apple event to go live. So once that Apple event concludes tomorrow afternoon, your boy Viper will be back for a reaction to the Apple event and whatever else is going on in tech for that day. But there will be no live stream tomorrow morning because I'm coming back tomorrow afternoon right after the Apple event to give you my live reaction to everything that was announced. And that is what is going on Tuesday of this week. Also, as you guys know, on Tuesdays, I am a part of the Painfully Honest Tech podcast with Jason Lewis and Zach Talk Tech. So we will be doing that tomorrow night as well. So definitely go on the Painfully Honest Tech YouTube channel and check that out. It's definitely legit. Big Moses says, so Vipe, you think it's $3.99 for PS5 on Wednesday? For the digital edition, yes. I think the digital edition will be $3.99. I think the non-digital, the disc version will be $400 or $500, and that's pretty much it. I don't know, but yeah, there's no way that Sony is going to let Microsoft outprice them, so they will price match them. The PlayStation will be the same price as the Xbox Series X, and then obviously there'll be a price difference between the PlayStation Digital and the Xbox Series S. But the Series X and the main PlayStation 5 will be both $500. There's no way Sony giving Microsoft any shine. It's not happening. The poet said he still put on the black or pink Fold 2. I wonder if the pink one scratches easily. I don't know. I got the black one coming. If Verizon ever feels the need to send it out to me, Verizon, I mean, you can send it out any day. It's Fold 2 week, baby, Verizon. It's time to ship my Fold 2 out. But I got the black one on order, so hopefully that comes through by the end of the week, and we'll talk about that too. And at that, I'm planning on trying to bring back the podcast between in the next week or so too. I gotta get that squared away. But yeah, that will pretty much be all for this edition of VypTalk AM. Look at this dude coming into the last minute. Late, but still great, everybody. Nikia Melita. Nikia, what's up, man? AirTags have not been released. I did not pre-order, but I love your enthusiasm, though. Well, what's up, Nikia? How you doing, man? How you doing? Let's see. Big Moses said, you don't think they will drop it to be cheaper than a new? No, they're not, because they're already at that point. They're already selling at a loss. And when you're already selling at a loss, you're not going to increase your loss. And so there's only so much wiggle room Sony has before they got to calm down. So I think they'll stop at 500 and 400, and then they'll compete. They're not going to try to undercut them like that, because that's a loss. They're not doing that. But until the next time, people, this your boy Viper, the man about tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more. Look at Simply Pops rolling in at y'all late. Y'all all late.